Morning, everyone. It is Thursday, November 7th at 7:58 a.m. Before I start, remember that Austin has his webinar today at 7 p.m. market time in Daily Recap channel. And I think his guest is Brian, Trader Tax CPA. So yeah, be sure to tune into that live. And the replay should be up tomorrow. All right, let's start. AGRX, I've been telling everyone to avoid this stock because I know what type of play this is. This is kind of like the trap, and then kind of gets a fucking 1000% move, which is ridiculous. So let's be real here. Yesterday was the first day it kind of just really fucking pulled back from $3 to $2, and then this kind of washout on SSR trapped everyone. And now it's gapping down pre-market. So let's just kind of make it simple, right? Previous support becomes resistance. So, I mean, what I'm watching on this is basically, I don't want to take this 230-ish short. I really don't want to because it's just not smart, right? It's just not smart. But if I was to take this, it would be with a tenth of my size. So if I'm using 1,000 shares, I would take a starter at 230, 100 shares. Nothing fucking more. That's just to cure my FOMO. That's just to make sure that, you know, I could be patient for the real level, which is this 250 level-ish. Call it 250. So kind of look, push, reject, push, reject, push, reject. So ideally, we're going to get a push towards 250, maybe even 260, right? 270, basically every dime at this point, right? Basically every dime. So in a perfect world, we get a pop towards these levels to scale in, right? And that's 8 a.m. candle. So yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm looking for. This is kind of, I think it's on starting the backside of the move now. 230 might be okay for a starter, but I definitely don't want to be chasing weakness on this because as you could tell, if you chase weakness, it comes right back and kills you. So you have to be waiting for a pop on this. So best thing to do is set some fantasy orders, be small, and just be patient. CNST, this is not a fucking stock I like to trade. This is not a bread and butter setup for me. It's nothing that's ideal, but it's a fucking massive parabolic move. So I'm trying to keep it simple, looking to short a pop towards 28 and looking to short a pop towards 30. Why 30? It rejected a bunch of times here, and that's where yesterday's VWAP is, so that should give a decent amount of resistance, and 28 is the red to green level. So looking for a push and fail of 28 and then looking to add around 30. If this kind of just washes out and just tanks all morning, I mean, if it tanks to 22 and then bounces back to 26, we could take a small short, but ideally on these setups, we want to get a pop. We want to get all the shorts who held overnight to panic out, and then we will short into their covers. OESX, low-hanging fruit. Trying to keep it simple, looking for a pop towards this 3 level. This is where VWAP was yesterday. Should give it a decent amount of resistance. Let me see if there's enough meat on the bone to short red to green. Not really. Not really. So basically just waiting for 3 on this. BNGO. So this is a former turd piece of shit stock. Likes to pop and fail a lot. Looks extremely weak pre-market so far. Just a fucking downtrend. But I've seen stocks like this look weak pre-market and then just get a fucking jam of volume and go straight up. So, I mean, let's keep it simple, right? I see 145 or 140s here, right? Maybe 150 is going to be a psychological whole number. So, I mean, ideally, we take a starter at 140 and then scale up to 150. If this just kind of continues to tank, I might just take like a reactive trade on it. But realistically, there's not really much meat on the bone shorting here. You know, best case scenario, you're going to make 20 cents. It's just not worth it. So we want to get a pop here, and all we need is one pop. So if a chat room pump, newsletter, voice alert, email alert, text message, guru buys this shit, that should give us enough of a pop that, you know, we'll have a little bit of an edge on it. IFRX, this one is kind of like IC. Like if you look at the daily chart, just notice the fucking similarities. What was the ticker? IFRX. So, I mean, it's not a setup I love. It's not something that I'm excited about. But if, as you could tell, this 350 level is kind of VWAP. So a push 350, you know, 365, 370s. I might take a small shorter there, scaling 30% of my size. But in a perfect world, you know, we just get a 350 pop, failed, and add to the winner. So, I mean, nothing really ideal this morning. Kind of slow. Nothing I'm personally excited about. I accidentally overslept yesterday, so I'm a little bit overeager to trade today. I'm going to try to control my emotions and try to make sure that I do the right thing. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know.